of November 10th, 2025. Hello, my gems. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to get my videos up, so make sure to hype me up. Also, right now, I'm at 4,719 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 today. So let's do it. Show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, this weekend, or this week, I should say, I'm available for readings. So check that out as well, and keep your girl busy with those readings. I'm still doing the $20 email readings as well. Oh, I'm also doing the $5, goddamn no. I'm also doing the weekly, oh, I can't talk. Hold on. I'm drinking my beet juice. Okay. Oh, red my lips look. So anyways, like I was saying, I am doing my $20 email reading, so check that out. You can either go through Cash App or PayPal, and it's $20 for an email reading. If you just want a general to see what's up, or let me know if you just want it based on the cards. Let me know so I know. It's from November, December, and January. It's 1,500 words. Thank you. It's 1,500 words. If you want it based on your date of birth, time, and place, with the tarot cards, that's how I do it, so check it out. Also, I do yearlies, which are just based on your date of birth, time, and place, and 6-month reports, and a lot of people like them. And if you want one for next year, check it out. And again, communicate that with me. Let me know what's going on so I can give you what you paid for. Okay, so on the 10th, Mercury is in Sagittarius in the 7th house, where it's in retrograde till the 29th, but first it's going to be in Sagittarius and then move back into the sign of Scorpio. You may get into arguments with your partner or mate. There is a need to compromise contracts and agreements that you have with others. Those could be dissolved at this time, or you could be getting into obligations with other people. Hi, Tom. Hi, Rami. So you could be getting into obligations with others at this time, or being more invested in other people's agenda during this time period. And it's only for a period till the 29th. And then in December, you're going to be like getting into it with them because you don't know how to say, I don't want to do it no more. So instead, you're just going to fight with them about it, and then you're going to get out of it. For some of you here, when it comes to love relationships can suffer at this time. Either you or your partner want more freedom in the relationship as well. This includes marriage. Divorce is indicated in the natal charts here as well. Communication breakdowns can be taking place in marriages. Partnerships that are involved tend to focus on details or be too picky about arrangements or agreements, or you could find other people being a little bit too bossy about arrangements or agreements here. You could be trying to get out of an arrangement. Like I said, this could be also you done with a project at this time and moving on to the next. So some of you could be doing that. This could be the nullifying of a contract or a divorce. It is a good time to work on contracts with partners, especially like anything with misunderstandings could be worked out at this time, but it's unlikely because you can be a bit stubborn during this time period with all the planets in Scorpio in the natal chart at this time. On the 11th, Uranus in retrograde in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. This is a period of time till April when Uranus goes back into your natal chart, into your first house, where there's a revolutionary shift and deep, potentially hidden tension related to your subconscious, daily life, work, and health. Conflict of freedom versus control. Uranus in retrograde in Taurus seeks freedom and change in your inner world, challenging the rigid control and potential obsessive routines demanded by Lilith in the 6th house. You might find sudden erratic impulse to abandon your daily obligations because you tend to be more about your play at this time with this energy. And Uranus in Taurus is all about restriction and being resourceful and conforming, where you, a Gemini, is not about that. So right now you could be delving into addiction. during this time period and trying to escape. But then also 6th house energy, you could also be getting in trouble here with issues with addiction for some of you here as well. And then you need to be careful because all your planets are in retrograde in the sign of Aries, and Eros is in retrograde, Chiron's in retrograde, and Ceres in retrograde. So some of you could be dealing with the law, and they're not going to be very helpful or empathetic to whatever it is that's going on in your life. They don't care. So this is a time where you kind of need to work on conforming right now to other people's needs, or you kind of need to use this time as a wake-up call, because Uranus in retrograde is showing you your challenges and where you need to change in your life, okay, or what you need to get done. Some of you, this may become like with your prescriptions, and you know, if your prescriptions are addictive or whatever, this is Uranus in retrograde in the 12th house saying, okay, the doctors are going to say, no, you can't do this no more, la 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 la, and then you kind of fighting that with this energy here, or you having to work on being adaptable. But what are you going to do? You're going to do the opposite. You're going to go to a different doctor. You're going to go get a second opinion because you need that drug. Okay, so, and it's addictive, but you need that drug. So you're going to fight that as best you can. You're going to fight that with your health insurance because you can't stand right now anybody telling you no. So this is a time period where you need to be adaptable to the changes that are happening here, and you need to go, like, be a mutable sign that you are, and go more with the flow at this time rather than fighting. Like, go down the stream instead of going up the stream, you know, even though you're very determined to do that. Oh my God. So that can be happening during this time period as well. So you need to watch, you know, you're being challenged to change and to be adaptable to change. But the changes that they're asking you to do may be too restrictive to you, because this could be dealing with like 12th house and subconscious addiction issues. This could be dealing with issues of your emotional self here. Alrighty, so you need to be careful with that. For others of you, this is like you wanting to like liberate yourself, but it's gonna cause problems. You can't be erratic. You can't, you know, you're being really restricted at this time with this energy to follow and to conform. But then Lilith Moon is like, rebel, viva la revolution, and you're just like, yeah. And the world and 9th house is like, whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police, whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police, you know. And then you're dealing with legal matters, and then you're having to hit your bottom and shit. So be careful, be about bigger picture at this time with this energy. This is your, also, you may not be getting along with other family members or live in relationships because, again, you feel restricted, you feel repressed, and this is the stuff that you have now coming up. But instead of coming up like, I'm mad, I'm sad, it's more like boom, you know, and it comes up in an unhealthy and unproductive way. So you can be having some karma and some lessons about cause and effect during this time period. So you really need to be careful about this and how you react to this. Wow. So you need to be careful how you react towards situations during this time period, or how you get attention towards others, because the old ways of doing things may no longer apply, and it can ruin your reputation here or cause some major problems. So this is a time of restriction. Then on the 12th, Venus is in Scorpio. You may find it difficult to focus on details in the office because you're more about your play. Your mind tends to drift a lot. Daydreaming on the job is not likely to get you into serious trouble. It's best to procrastinate for the time being and take some time off if you can. This is a time when work becomes too routine, or you're more about your play, you know, you're restless for change. Your employer may ask you to use less paper or keep a closer eye on office supplies. Coworkers may be keeping their distance from you at this time because they find you too much of an antagonist. You may feel like a stranger in your own community amongst neighbors. It may feel awkward around social occasions now. That is expected to you. So try not to go there with your mind. You know, I know that's easier said than done, but try not to like delve into those feelings of self-consciousness with this energy, because I have a feeling that you will react and get reactive because you are feeling some kind of damn way during this time period. So really watch your reactive nature during this time, okay? Then on the 13th, oh, hi, Peru. So on the 13th, Venus in Scorpio, you may find it difficult to focus on details at the office. Oh, did I already say that? Okay. On the 13th, you may have difficulty staying on a schedule. You might tend to be late for work. Don't expect to be on time for anything unless you're like an hour, you know, tap into Virgo South Node energy and try to be like an hour on time to things with this energy here. Or things may get canceled. Employers might consider you lazy if you're not more diligent with the changes in office routine. There could be chaos or unexpected layoffs, unfortunately, happening for some of you here. This can be someone who wants to do their own thing that negatively affects the office at this time. Somebody is rocking the boat at this time with this energy here and kind of like being like almost like a shit starter and questioning those in authority, and it's gonna mess with other people here because somebody's not following the rules and regulations, and it could upset others at this time with this energy here. So if that's you, this is not the time to shake things up at work because you're gonna find that they're more willing to get you fired for the sake of damn peace, okay? Let me see what else. You will probably want to express more of yourself through work. If impeded in your expression, freedom, or independence, your health may suffer. You might have more in common with coworkers now. Personal ambitions doesn't seem as important to you. On the 14th, relationship adjustments. Communications with your partner or business partnerships might feel awkward or require conscious effort. You might feel the need to nurture your own feelings or financial. Hi, Robert. Feel awkward or require conscious effort. You might feel the need to nurture your own financial security while your partner seeks more intellectual freedom or social interaction, leading to misunderstandings. Personal life discussions about the future, travel, or higher learning might be difficult to align with practical, immediate financial concerns, or somebody wants to bring changes into the relationship and the other person may not want changes at this time because they're not ready for that. Professional life, you may have opportunities to earn from a family business or work at home, but this may cause tension in your professional partnerships if they feel restricted by your choices, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. This is the tarot portion. I am available for personal readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, check out my consultation page on my homepage as well. Right now I'm at 4,719 subscribers. I would like that to grow, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Ooh, excuse me. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So the first card I come up with is the Ace of Wands. I feel as I connect with this energy here, somebody's taking advantage of somebody at this time is what I'm feeling. So be careful of this. I also see like new beginnings coming up, or this is you wanting new beginnings but don't know how to go about doing it at this time. You could be yourself if you have like a lot of planets in the sign of Cancer in your second house. So check your astro theme. Some of you may be scared of change, and because of Hades and Coronas in retrograde at this time, you may be feeling like you need to change, but at the same time you're scared to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, okay? So it's like you're scared of being self-reliant and having to rely on yourself because maybe you live with mom and dad and now it's time for you to jump ship. So there is like thinking about that need to change or thinking about growth at this time, like something has to give in your life with this energy here. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything will. All right, I feel like for some of you here, you can be in low spirits or you can feel lethargic. This could also be a burnout happening here. So you may want to change your routine around and start doing things a little bit differently to keep things interesting for you. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life can be changing as well with this energy here. All right. Alrighty, so I do see that happening. Some of you could be making a point to spend more time with families and cultivate your relationship with other family members during this time period. Others of you, I feel like this is a beautiful time to be focusing on family and being about like cultivating your relationships. Of course, the holidays, so there could be a lot of communications going back and forth in regards to the holidays and preparing for Thanksgiving and that type of thing in the States. Okay, the Seven of Wands, certain things in your life can be a process. So for right now, you can expect some delays going on in your life. Rome was not built in a day, so there's a lot of delays and setbacks happening here with this energy. So this can be a very frustrating time for you in regards to career or things that you have to wait for at this time. The Nine of Coins, the focus can be on property matters. There could be some legal issues in regards to property matters. Some of you, this could be wanting to move at this time with this energy. Others of you, you're more about your financial security during this time period as well. And then for others of you, you're kind of slowing down. You could be delving into self-love and self-care at this time with this energy and focusing on what you can control with this energy. Alrighty. The Queen of Swords, I feel like with this energy here that some of you could be updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology. Others of you, you could be taking classes at this time or watching like the online stuff and learning from other people during this time period with this energy here. The Three of Wands, I feel like this is a time of spiritual growth, financial growth. Others of you, you could be seen as the doll baby at work. So you could be receiving a lot of attention at work, but in a really positive way. And you can be receiving a confidence boost. Some of you could be the jack of all trades at work, because you know how y'all do. You could dabble in a little bit of everything and you know how to fix a little bit of everything. So this could be like people really giving you a lot of attention for that and your talents at work here and teaching you how to fix things as well. So that also could be giving you a little bit of confidence boost here because they trust you at work to get things done. Okay, the Eight of Coins, you can be throwing yourself into your career with this energy here as well. So this could be a positive time for career, busy energy time for making money during this time period for you as well. Some of you, this could be taking an apprenticeship, so you definitely are learning something new during this time period, learning a new skill with this energy, having a deeper understanding of a subject that really interests you. Some of you, this could be a good time for school for you because you're delving more into a subject that you want to do, or if you're in nursing or something like that, this could be a great time for you because you're starting to learn hands-on the things that you want to learn at this time rather than like, you know, staying in the classroom. So you could be working outside of it. Okay, you could be learning how to use your tools at this time with this energy here. So this could be fun for you. Alrighty, so this is all about learning and like updating yourself with this energy and giving the brain something to do. The King of Swords, you have a lot of influence over other people in your life. You're a great talker, so use that. Use your words, not your hands, all right, during this time period, which a lot of you will, all right, because this is a very auspicious time for you in regards to communications and communicating your feelings, because you tend to make a lot of sense, or you tend to convert other people into your way of thinking. Some of you, you could be getting a management position. Others of you, you may have a new boss at this time with this energy, and this person is going to dote over you. This person's absolutely going to love you because you just seem to know a lot about what you are doing here. So they could be relying on you a little bit more than usual, or they're really having a good connection with you. So this could be a good time for that. The Five of Wands, I feel you can be feeling restless for change here. Some of you, business can be picking up at this time with this energy. Others of you, I do see you standing out in a really positive way during this time. Okay, some of you maybe even the teacher's pet with this energy here as well. The Three of Coins talks of growth. Teamwork makes the dream work. So you're definitely, this person's going to help you grow. Okay, so give it a minute. All the planets are in retrograde, but this person coming around is really going to help you succeed and help you grow when it comes to your career. Okay, so there is an opportunity for growth. So whoever, allow like whatever has to leave at work and relax for a minute, you know, but this person is really there to help you bring growth to you at this time. The Eight of Wands talks of traveling coming up, or this is you creating your own reality here and being more perfectionist at work, getting excited about the things that you are doing at this time. The Four of Swords, you're coming up with money making ideas. Not the most auspicious time for that, because it also means that you'll change your mind. Some of you are writers, and I do see you taking writing classes because you may have writer's block, or you could be up changing your website around. Not the most auspicious time for that either, because it just means that you're just going to do it again, which is fine. So this is like changes happening. For some of you here, this is you taking online classes during this time period as well. The Devil card, I do see some of you, you're going to get kicked out of situations. So you need to work on picking and choosing your battles with other people, because remember, everything is cause and effect with this energy. So I do see that coming up for you. So just be aware of your actions and what you do during this time period, because you're going to get kicked out of a group or organization, or you're not going to be on speaking terms with other family members at this time. So be about the bigger picture here with this energy. Some of you could be getting disowned here as well, alrighty, and people avoiding you like COVID. The Eight of Swords, I feel like you're very much invested in your head at this time. So get the hell out of your damn head. Cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off. It can be a frustrating time for others of you here. This is a general read. If you want a real reading by me, check out my consultation page as well. But others of you, you're feeling very restless for change here, and you're being very impulsive. You're not really thinking at this time. You're feeling stuck, powerless, oppressed in your situation here. Alrighty, like something has to give, and I think I already said that in the astrology towards the end there. Alright, so this could be happening to you. Avoid at this time, because Mercury is in retrograde, making life decisions, because you're going to regret that, and other people may be waiting for you to do that so they can say deuces. Okay, so be about bigger picture here, because you're gonna, whatever you're gonna think about doing and acting on impulse and running on impulse, you're really gonna regret your decision. The Two of Coins, indecisions. Money worries coming up here as well, so I do see that. So yeah, so try to stay on the right side of the law when it comes to scheming. Alrighty, try to be, you know, on the right side of the law at this time with this energy here. Everything in life is temporary. Everything that we go through in life is temporary. Even though you're in lack consciousness, it doesn't mean go rob a bank. Okay, don't go rob a bank. You're gonna go to jail. Your life is gonna change forever. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, like acting out on anger, taking it out on others, know that your actions have consequences at this time. And Uranus in Gemini and Uranus in your 12th and first house is teaching you that your actions have consequences. And some of you have experienced second and third chances at your job or certain places in your life. And this is the year, over the next 4 years, if you don't, like Uranus and Taurus might be a difficult energy time for some of you here because of your 6th house and the stellium in your 6th house, and you wanting to rebel and not conform to other people, but also it's going to cause a lot of problems for you. Okay, and what's going to happen when Uranus goes into Gemini, boom, change is going to happen next year for you in April. This could be some of you getting out of jail, okay, and then realizing, oh, I have a felony, and then realizing you can't be a shift supervisor, you can't be a manager because you have a felony, and you got to wait 10 years to grow. So this is something to think about. Or you're in nursing school, you can't do drugs, you can't do this because, you know, they don't allow that shit. So now you got to either start all over or find other ways to get through the door, and that may take years. So be about your bigger picture, not about the moment, because in the moment, for the right now, you're mad or angry and you're not thinking logically about the situations that are happening. Yes, things make me angry too, but I don't, like, okay, so like I traveled this weekend, right? And I went from Columbus to Cincinnati, right? Some dude, I almost got in a car accident going 80 miles per hour, and the dude behind me come flying I was on the interstate, come flying, and literally was at this angle while I'm in the left lane and was going to clip me and get my trunk of my new car, and I was going to go spinning. What did I do? I quickly veered off. You know, could I got right behind him and road rage on his ass? Yeah. Could I like honk my horn or done something stupid? Yeah, I didn't. And I just stayed in my lane. Thank God that I did not get hit. So try to be about bigger picture. Not everything in life that we go through that is like, oh shit, kitchen sink moment, deserves a reaction, okay? Not everybody that we encounter or every situation deserves a reaction, alrighty? The Queen of Coins, more money, more responsibilities. So wait towards the end of November. Your money situation is definitely going to pick up and get better during that time period. The Page of Swords, some of you could be spying on other people at this time with this energy here. I do see people getting on your nerves. People get on my nerves too, all the damn time. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I feel like, you know, this is opportunities to make ego smaller. Sometimes we have to slow down and ask, what am I supposed to learn from this lesson? Why am I attracting this situation into my life? And then kind of figure it out. So this month, it seems like this week even, your theme song is be careful with your reactive nature. All is not what it seems, because I feel like you're overthinking, overanalyzing situations, and you're worrying about things that are out of your control, okay? The Fool card coming up with get rich quick schemes. Some of you are not hanging around the best people at this time, but at the same time, you're protected. Your angels are watching you as you go where angels don't. Then I see here with the Fool card and the Queen of Swords, I see financial freedom. So business is going to do well. So you may need to be patient. The Five of Cups, you're not thinking logically about your money situation or about your situation in general. You're just kind of like running with your feelings. You're restless with change. You see what you want to see, and you're seeing doom and gloom. You're more about your financial security at this time and financial worries. But then the cards are saying it's going to be okay. So you need to trust in the divine. The Emperor card, I feel like you can be feeling oppressed by those in authority, or not getting along with certain situations in your life. Some of you could be using this time period to work on yourself, leaving a toxic relationship. The Tower card, Pluto energy. So change is definitely going to be happening to you. Some of you're definitely going to get fired or kicked out of a situation. So know that when you do get kicked out of a situation here, that what's going to happen is that other people are going to miss you. So know that other people are going to feel it when you leave, because you probably were the jack of all trades at work, you know? You probably were the one that fixed everything or knew everything, and now you're going to be gone. So people are going to feel that, alrighty, when you do leave. The Ten of Swords, I do see this being a recovery time period for you, but it looks like it's going to be in the month of December is going to be your recovery time period, where your financial situation, your situation in general starts to get better. The Ace of Swords, December looks like this is going to be a time for destiny for you as well. So I do see that. I also see confrontation happening, gossiping. So this could be you fighting with other family members, throwing each other under the bus. In the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. Okay, so know that. The Seven of Cups, I do see lots of thoughts of future come December and towards the end of December. You could be getting excited about 2026, the new year, with this energy. And the Knight of Swords. Some of you here, I see a reconciliation. I do see another source of income coming up. And then for others of you, I feel like other people could be critical of the decisions and the choices that you are making at this time, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And keep me busy with those readings, yearlies, and 6-month reports, okay? So kisses. Mwah. Love you.